Good afternoon, everybody. Bad Crafter is back. I have a project. We planted a couple of brand new apple trees that we got a couple weeks ago. Really nice trees. The second day after I planted them, my favorite animal, the deer in our area, came through and virtually nubbed them out to nothing. They were 8 feet, almost 10 feet tall, not the deer, the trees, and loaded with buds. So I was really optimistic about having some nice trees. But that's not the case. They got nubbed out. So I had them fenced. I had them staked off, everything. They ate through the fence. And so I've got a different plan that I'm going to make some different type of cages, and so stay with me and I'll show you what we're doing. Hang on. Have a good break. Okay, we're back. And this is what we're doing for the deer here. We're making a frame, wood frame, and we're going to staple the fencing. I'm not done with the frame, but we're going to staple the fencing to the frame. And I'm bracing up the corners. This one's 4 feet wide by about 7'6" long. I'm coming up that's the bottom down here. I'm going to come up off the ground about a foot before I start fastening the fencing to that. And then we'll just run it all the way up to the top and trim it off. And then my thought is I'm going to put hinges on these sides, two hinges, and I'm just going to make up panels. And when I want to go protect one of my trees, I'll just bring out a few panels and hook them together with the hinges, and that should be it. Then I don't have to keep pounding in stakes. I don't have to put the fencing on around it. I've just already got the panels made up. And just stand them up, slip in some pins, and put them around a tree. And then I'll stake them to the ground. I don't have the very bottom. The very bottom down there is going to have another 2x2 across there. But I don't have that on yet. So I'll just stake them into the ground through that. I'll pre-drill some holes so I can just take like a tent stake or something and pound them in. So that's my thoughts. That's my idea. As you can see, I'm countersinking here and running them into my angle braces, and then I'm also, I didn't do it on that one yet. I'm also going on the inside of the joint and screwing them there too. So they're good and solid. They're not going to go anywhere. Just keeps them from racking around. So I'm going to keep on going here. I'll get it all set up, and then I'll turn you back in, get you back on when I start putting the fencing on it. So, take a break. So, just one other little tip I thought I'd share is if you see these clamps, they've got grooves on both of the pads on each side. And I discovered that this works pretty nice when you're clamping a corner. Not with that one, sorry. That one's too short. I've got one here. But you can just slip that over, and that groove helps to hold it right there on that end. And so when you're gluing a brace like this, if I can do it one-handed here, you can get that in there, and then that helps hold that right in place. So you got it right into that groove down there and just across from it, and that pulls it in nice and tight, and drill your holes and run it in. So just a tip. All right, there you go, friends. There's panel number one. Not 100% complete. Like I mentioned, I still have that bottom 2x2 or 2x2 to put on the bottom there. But We got it up against the garage door. You can probably see the wire mesh stapled to it. I saved you guys all the agony of watching me staple mesh to wood. But she's reinforced in the corners, and we're going to make up a bunch of different panels. We'll put some hinges on the sides of these. 2 hinges probably per side, and that way we can just hook them, stand them up, drop in a pin, and they should be good to go. So the next time you see the video here, we'll have more panels already made, and we'll have some hinges on them, and we'll show you how we're going to lock them together around some trees. So we're all done for tonight, and we'll see you on the next part of this video. Good morning, Bad Crafter here. So it's been a little bit of time has expired. We've had a few things going on, but I wanted to show everybody how the fencing, or the what am I calling them? How the panels, fencing panels for the apple trees, how they turned out. So I did not put a bottom layer on the bottom, 2x2 across the bottom, because I found that with the uneven ground, leaving that off made it a lot easier for them to hook together. And I just hooked them together with zip ties, and that's probably going to change. I'll probably end up using a screw, and that'll go just as easy. It'll probably make it easier to put together as I go. So here's what they look like. We'll swap you around. I think we'll swap you around. There you go. So there we are. So as you can see in this one fence right here, I've still got one more apple tree in a pot that needs to get planted. So I need another set of fencing. But you can see here, you can see how nicely the deer nubbed out this tree. This one that's in the ground was full of blossoms. It wasn't cut that low. I trimmed it back after they chewed the snot out of it. But anyway, so I got one more set of panels to make up for this last tree, but here they are. They're going to make it. This is one I bought to replace the ones got all chewed out. There's a lot more buds and things on that one, and this is the other one that got totally eaten out, and it's coming back, so we're happy about that. So that's it for now, and I appreciate you sticking with me to see how things turned out. It's Brad Crafter out.